Yeah, I'm on the green. Let's go. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back. Slide, 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 slide.
Is it all right? Is it all right?
We're about to go live.
You ain't slow down.
And like you gotta skate. And like you gotta skate. Hey man, hey, it's your boy SARS this morning, man, on the sound check. Just goofing off. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. I'm just testing out a couple things this morning just to see if everything's gonna go right for me. This new podcast equipment, man, is something else. No matter how much you practice on this thing, man, it still is a mother, man. So if everything is going good, I'm gonna give my and if you're a Jaguar fans, man, this is for you. That's what's happening, man. Happy Tuesday to everybody, man. Just doing some sound checks, goofing off. But since I'm on here, why not talk about Earn Elite, man? So let's do that real quick. If you can hear me, okay, if you could just give me a thumbs up. I apologize. I didn't go to all my live feeds. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so if you can hear me okay, if you could just give me a thumbs up, I appreciate it. And I'll talk a little bit about Earn Elite this morning. Talk a little bit about our I-10 to the end riders that's out there, man, getting it in. Shout out to JD, Red Reed, Houston, man, getting it in, second day of the leg. Okay. Y'all forgive me real quick. I'm going to get this thing on, trying to get... This is what happens when you don't get ready. Okay, so, okay, awesome. Appreciate you, Piper. Appreciate you. Okay, hey, man, so Earn Elite, February 2nd to the 3rd, 2024, here at Jacksonville, Florida, at Adamek Harley Davidson at the Bay Metals Boulevard dealership, man. So this is what we're going to be doing, the Earn Elite event, paying tribute to Black History Month event. Host Hotels, man, Fairfield Inn on Salisbury Road is on the Pent section of the Earn Elite page, man. So if you still don't know about that information, man, please get up to the Pent section of the page and check it out. The Host Hotel and the Overflow Hotel information is on the top of the page, man. Don't be calling SARS, man. SARS, don't. Man, I'm out the hotel business, man. I don't want to deal with all that, man. Just go to the Pent section, pull up the hotel information, and book your room. And I think realistically for the Host Hotel, ain't nothing in there, bro. So you might want to hit the Overflow Hotel to see if you can go ahead and pick up a room. The rooms are decently priced, from what I understand. Let me double check and let's see what I got here. I don't think it's very reasonable. Forgive me. Let's see. I'll let you know right now what it's heading for. Man, the Fairfield Inn is $104 with tax, $119 a night for the room off the Earn Elite group rate, man. So go ahead and book those rooms. And again, there's overflow information in the pent up section as well. I think both of the rooms are about the same price. So go ahead and get those rooms, man. Don't wait till the last week and just say, hey, man, sorry, do you have any more rooms? I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. So that part. Friday night, we will be doing a mix and mingle at the Ale House in Orange Park, Florida, man. Good time, great time last year. The Ale House was very hospitable to us last year. There's a cigar bar next to it, or cigar store next to it. So there's a patio area out to smoke and enjoy yourself, man. It was a really good time last year, and it took very good care of us. So Mix and Mingle will be on that Friday. Um, the event itself will be that Saturday on the 3rd of February at the dealership, noon to 5. People of color, noon to 5. Please get there early, man, so we can celebrate and we can spend as much time together as humanly possible while it's still warm during the daytime, man. So get up, get out of bed, get on your motorcycle, get down there, man. It's from the host hotel to the dealership is a hot 6 minutes on a motorcycle. A hot 6 minutes, man. So it's no big deal to get there at all. It's no big deal at all. But at the dealership, man, we'll be having all kind of games. We'll be having giveaways. We'll be again, we'll be celebrating the 2024 Titan Award recipients. For those who don't know, there's been the Hiding on the Rock. Gorilla Blue from Las Vegas, Reb Reed will be on the male side. Shaquilla Bussey from Motor Mob will be on the female side. She hails from Virginia, from VA. So, man, we are excited to present those well-deserving folks with their Titan Award. And stay tuned, man. At the end of this month, I don't want to give it away and say it now, but we're going to do a special podcast. I'm going to have my man K Solo. It's going to be retro. We're going to be in, and man, we're going to talk about something really, really serious. It's going to be a big surprise. You guys it's going to blow you guys' socks off, man. You guys are going to be very excited. I guarantee you will be pleased with what we got going on this podcast. And we're putting it together, trying to get everything together around the 20-something of November when we're going to introduce what we got going on and on that podcast. So stay tuned for that. The whole Iron Elite podcast, get out, man. I think I've got most of the stuff ready now, and we're going to start going full blast here soon. But anyway, back to Iron Elite. I'm going to have vendors at the hotel. I'm going to have vendors at the dealership. I'm going to have leather and seat upholstery vendors. I've got a cigar vendor that's going to be there with a mobile cigar bar. I'm looking for a stereo audio that does bike audio installations or upgrades or whatever. I'm looking for them, one of them. If you're out there, contact Sarge, hit me up on my inbox, man. I'm looking for a vendor to do that kind of work for us as well. So I want to be able to bring all the vendors out, man, that I know that will be able to serve us during this weekend, man. So I wanted to be a one-stop shop, man. Come get some motorcycle work done, get some leathers, get some gear, smoke some cigars, enjoy yourself, man. Food, the whole nine, man. So it's going to be a very good time. I think, don't quote me on this, Kodak the Ground Pounder, man. If you're on here or you come on here, man, we're going to be talking soon. Kodak the Ground Pounder. I think him and some of the fellas from Soldiers United are getting together, man. It's on and cracking now with this Slow Roll Championship, man. It's out of control now. It's out of control. So they saying, man, it's a whole big WWE championship belt that's going to be getting down. I think those guys are going to be doing some stuff with money for entries, man. But it's going to be swole, man. So I'm telling you, if you ain't got no motorcycle skills, man, you might want to sit down for this one. But if you do have motorcycle skills, man, those guys saying put up or shut up. So I'm going to have him on. We're going to talk specifically about the Slow Roll Championship for the Iron Elite event, man. Should be a great time. Sarge knows my lane, and my lane is not slow roll. You dig? I sit down somewhere because my motorcycle will be all the way laying down on the ground, and I ain't got time for that foolishness, man. So shout out to those guys, man. So we're going to be, again, we're going to be doing that. We're going to, it's so much stuff going on. Like I said, I don't want to give away too much. I do want to have some of this stuff as a surprise for you guys when you get out. Don't worry about it in February. It's not cold in Jacksonville. It might be cold everywhere else, but it's not cold in Jacksonville. Typically during that time of the year, the weather highs are normally, it could be anywhere from low to mid 70s, lows, low 50s. It's not very steady in Jacksonville. So it's pretty decent during that time of year, man. It's a great time. So don't let that deter you, man. We're going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. But let's move on real quick to the Iron Elite podcast. Let's talk a little bit about the vision. What was my vision when I put this thing together? I want it again. I wanted a one-stop shop place where motorcycle riders can go to learn about nothing but motorcycling, whether it's motorcycle apparel and uniforms or gear, motorcycle parts, motorcycle riding, safety, operation stuff, how to budget for a trip, how to take a trip safely and efficiently. That's what we're going to be focusing in on this podcast. This podcast is not going to be about parties. Look, Miss Sarge is not going to be dealing with no parties. I don't want to come on and talk about nobody's parties. I do want to talk about events that are specific to riding, whether it be the ride to eat, whether it be iron butt stuff, whether it be the I-10 to the end, whether it be the four corners and the true X's. Anything that has to do with riding is what we're going to focus on this page. So please, for all those who are out there, man, I appreciate your parties. I appreciate your annuals, but please do not post that stuff on the Iron Elite page. We're going to decline it, not because we don't like your organization, we don't like you, but we're trying to keep this specific to nothing but motorcycle riders. This page caters to the motorcycle rider. Now, can you be on this page and don't ride a motorcycle? Of course. Anybody who support motorcycle riders, whether it's your mama, your wife, your sister, whatever, man, we want you on this page. But understand that the focus of this page is on the motorcycle rider and the motorcycle rider alone. So if you have shenanigans, you like to tell your jokes, you like to have your memes, it's not going to go on the page, man. I'm going to disapprove it. I'm going to disapprove it. So, nothing personal, man. I love you like a play cousin, but this page, we're going to focus in on the professional side of motorcycle riding. I-10 to the end. Of course, on this page, I really focus hard on I-10 to the end, but I will allow other riders who are doing other rides on the page to post your ride, because in my mind, anytime you want to teach us something, we should want to learn, because it's going to make us better motorcycle riders in the future. So I will allow some of those things to come on, whether you're riding for an IBA thing or whether you're riding for the Hoka Hay and those type of things. I will bring those things on. The only thing that I will not allow is competing interests on the I-10. I just don't think, and I've had to think about that very hard, I don't think it's in the best interest of the page and the alumni who took the time to register for the ride and to do the ride, to share the ride the correct way, the way we asked. It's not fair for them or to them to allow somebody to circumvent the ride. So Iron Elite is a competing interest, so I will not allow, I'm not Iron Elite, I'm sorry, I-10 to the end is a competing interest, so I will not allow a ride that's not registered on the Iron Elite page for I-10 to the end to be posted on the page. Hopefully that doesn't tick anybody off. Hopefully everybody understands exactly where I'm coming from on this. I've got 175 riders, man, that have gone through for I-10 to the end that are registered and did it correctly. So out of respect for them, we're going to continue to hold the I-10 to the end ride at a high level. Other than that, hey, man, hopefully everybody can hear me well. Like I said, we're going to work through this podcast. I'm new at this podcast. I ain't the best, but I'm going to get better. All I just ask is you guys to do is to share the podcast information. I ask for you to subscribe on the page and hit a like for your boy every once in a while, man, so I can keep the algorithms and all the other things that goes along with the YouTube and with the Facebook and all the other stuff, keep it going so we can really start promoting the page and get it out there, man. So mostly I'll be doing podcasts in the morning during the weekday. I will do some on the weekend, sparingly. It depends on what I have, because, oh, by the way, Sarge still got to ride a motorcycle too. So that's the way we'll be doing it. Won't be doing too many podcasts at all at night because I work the evening shift. So, man, if that's all, and I think that is all, let's see what I got on note-wise. I think everything else I've covered really quick. And other than that, man, that's it. Hey, man, so with that being said, man, we're going to give y'all a long, hey, man, them Jags, man, let me just say this, man. Sorry, I'm going to talk about motorcycling 95% of the time, but the other 5%, man, I'm talking about them Jags, man. So This is Jag Nation, man. We finna get it in. Every once in a while, I'm gonna mix in something about the Jags, man, because that's my ball club, man. That's how we get down. But other than that, man, hey, man, we'll see y'all. And don't forget, man. Oh, real quick. Shout out to JD, man. Hey, brother, I'm watching you ride. I'm watching you get out. JD, shoot a post every once in a while, man. I know you're on some real rare breed stuff right now, but shoot a post once in a while, man. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know how the weather's sitting on the 10. Let us know how the construction is sitting out there, man. Other than that, man, pound safe. But in the meantime, until we see you guys next time around, keep your motorcycling. You dig?